You can't rely on luck all of the time. Most of the time in Fortnite, it will send you soaring through the air or worse. A ray of optimism comes, and things begin to go your way almost miraculously, whether it's avoiding a sniper shot to the face or being edited on by the enemy. Only then will you be able to hit the luckiest no-scope of all time. Number 1. Of course, luck plays a part in everyone's lives. It's not every day that you see someone go full John Wick mode and make 5 back-to-back lucky plays in less than 20 seconds. During a rather intense early game engagement at the agency, one of the twins was booped by a choppa, just as it looked like it was going to be a good day. Number 2. We've seen some extremely lucky situations with the diversity of emotes in Fortnite over the years, but few will be as impressive as you are. Sweaty AFS double sniper dodge with a squat kick. Mo Sweaty came across 2 dudes who must have been time travelers from Chapter 1 Season 1 without Campy. They were playing just before each of the enemies took their sniper shots while rotating to the next circle. Number 3. If you're a true 4/9 aficionado. Like this video OG fans, you probably remember when rocket riding was first discovered and how difficult it was to pull off. Nowadays, most of us have gotten the hang of it. But what are the chances that you accidentally ride on an enemy's rocket meant to kill you? Well, we see 2 enemies fire a rocket at each other at the same time, but only one of them survives. Why hello my friend, be free. Number 22. Number 4. In the stressful last moments of a football match, what air? You can become overly anxious at times. When you let your guard down, it can lead to some unfortunate events, or extremely lucky and satisfying ones, depending on which side you're on. Watch how smoothly this dude slides in and steals the dub from this poor guy. Number 5. A wise guy once stated that we don't make mistakes, but rather experience pleasant accidents. This remark couldn't be more appropriate for these 2 gentlemen who were caught in the path of an impending rocket while desperately trying to get out of the way. Little did he know that this mistake would actually end up saving his teammates' life as the rocket threaded the needle and passed right through their bills without exploding. Number 6. He needed to take a break from a high-intensity fight, reacting every now and again because it may be exhausting. However, while you and your buddies are flaunting emotes and launching rockets into the void, there are still other people in the lobby, and if you're lucky, you might just hit someone with a once-in-a-lifetime shot. I'm not sure what it is that I'm looking for. Oh, I'd love to see the poor dude who was hit by the missile from over 400 meters away, even though it was absolutely by accident. Number 7. I'm sure we've all gotten rid of that one guy in the lobby who has perfect loot and RPG shields full of resources. What happened here? I'm not sure. It's possible. It could have been an item duplication glitch, but it's insane how many medkits pop out of this guy's body. Now imagine if this guy had gone for kill off number 18. Number 8. In any battle royale game, what are the best talents you can develop? Is it worth breaking the habit of running in a straight line? If you do, your enemies will be able to predict where you're going and fire those lethal sniper shots at you. Even the pros, who appear to have spidey senses since they constantly seem to get out of the way, forget to do this from time to time. Based on this video, it's plausible that this dude heard the rocket heading straight for him. Number 9. Team Rumble, for example, is a limited-time game with respawns. Everyone's a little less serious about the game these days. Because there aren't many sweets in this mode, it's a terrific way to unwind and have a good time. Sure, we've all witnessed double eliminations with the rocket launcher, but have you ever seen someone take out 5 foes with a single missile? This happened at the ideal time. Number 10. The first time Chapter 2 was presented, players immediately discovered that they could pick up their knock foes and carry them anywhere they pleased. This minor feature has not only provided endless laughs, but it has also proven to be rather valuable. Pick up an adversary if you ever feel like you're about to get shot in the back. That's just what this individual did. I'm not sure if he noticed the person who shot him first, but the timing could not have been better. Number 11. There's nothing worse than being in the top 10 and having the entire lobby on you. So, on the verge of chopper destruction, this player decides to do the only thing left to do. Try to take someone out with him as he plummets to the ground. However, as he free falls, he slowly veers to the left, missing the building by an inch, and somehow lands safely into the dumpster below. Seriously. But how did you get so fortunate? Number 12. Damage traps were vaulted in the Chapter 2 Season 2 update if you hadn't noticed. There are a lot of things I'd like to see return, but traps are at the top of the list, and there's a reason I'll play even a single adversary with a decent trap. As a result, I'm sure you can imagine how fantastic it is. So you can imagine how satisfying it feels to witness an entire squad being annihilated by a single damage trap. Come on, ethnic, uninvolved traps. More wild moments like this are needed. Number 13. Even the best plays require a little luck now and then. Don't get me wrong, getting yourself into those situations requires expertise, but we've all had at least one unplanned engagement. After knocking out one of the final two players, this mullet marauder boxed up and waited for him to push so he could try for a trap move. Fortunately, our boy slammed into him with some mind-boggling reflexes. Number 14. When you got nothing to lose. If you manage to hit an adversary with those literal shots in the dog, you'll feel like another god. And that's exactly what Stopping Colt managed to accomplish in this play. As soon as he landed and was awarded a heavy sniper from a nearby chest, he saw an opponent still gliding in and fired a shot that he barely lined up. Number 15. Lucky plagues are divided into two categories. This clown felt confident and decided to W key right into the last remaining enemy. Fortunately for him, his opponent appeared to be using some free McDonald's, Wi-Fi, and disconnected just as he was about to finish their act. What a nice gesture toward our clown friend. Number 16. Remember what I said about shooting in the dark? The same regulations apply to rocket launchers as well. If you didn't notice, this man was on his way to a nice zipline trip when he anticipated the exact location where some unsuspecting opponent would be. Although the chances of being that accurate are remote, this clip speaks for itself. Number 17. What could be more nerve-wracking than having your entire squad watching you 1 versus 1, the final enemy for the win? The opponent fires an SMG blindly and destroys the structures beneath them, bringing them both to their deaths. Our boy gets an extremely lucky break, since you would have been the first to touch the ground. Fortunately, the enemy clipped the ramp on the way down, allowing this guy an unforgettable clutch. Number 18. We've already seen a lot of lucky players, but there's one form of luck we haven't seen yet: literal luck. So, we all know that the fish you catch in games are completely random, yet our friend here was able to capture one. The entire game was won by Team Rumble just by getting exceptionally lucky when fishing. Number 19. Making a single blunder can cost you the entire game. Our poor friend on the receiving end of this sniper shot quickly learned that lesson. He thought he was being clever with his editing skills, but it all came back to bite him in the end. Number 20. For a moment, let's be honest. Right? We've all been ousted by that man who we were almost certain was cheating. Thankfully, Fortnite doesn't have a huge cheating problem, although there are a few strange shots floating around. Is it true that cheats exist, or are we all just getting lucky like this? Thank you for watching. That concludes today's discussion. Leave your thoughts in the comments area. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and set on post notifications for more.